Clayton Kiwata, Pirates, in the maroon from right to left. The big fella grabs a hold of it. I'll tell you what, the back row this year for YMP with Kemp and Jones and Willis Tamatea is a good one. And there at first five, of course, is Brad Tuday, who has a good boot. And on the wings, you have Barbara Stewart. Carl Gemmell Clark was the player who caught that long ball. That's Kahu Tamatea. He looks for touch and he finds touch. Good throw. 16 given to us was supposed to be Ngāti Simpkin. And 2 we were given was Kiwata. Daniel Harris. Harry gets that one away. Watch out for Dean Williams, the first 5. He's dangerous. Dwayne Hehe starts in 22 for Pirates. No score. 2010 Grand Final. Harris gets it away. Watch over there on that far wing, on that right wing. Bulk and ballast for Pirates up front. Mario Council. I like watching Mario. Brad Tuday. Pass from Tuday is long. Back behind Kahu Tamatea, who has a distinctive running style. Good effort by Kahu Tamatea to tidy up at the back. Advantage to Pirates. Kahu now was wondering what sort of kick he should put up. Clayton Kiwata is well positioned. Lovely hands there from Clayton. Lloyd. It's a good first throw from Lloyd. Mario, nice hands from Mario to Tuday. Beautiful runner with the ball in hand. Here's Kahu Tamatea. And he with a shift. On an 11 is Ratu Vasaki. Watch for Ratu. Pirates are showing their willingness to run it from everywhere. They haven't found touch. Nice pickup from Kahu. This is very dangerous crossfield kick. That's a nice pickup from Lloyd Gabriel. Lloyd over to it, looks to be Willis. Run there from Willis. Kahu Tamatea always thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. That's Brad Tuday with the drop kick attempt. John Stewart, the bearded Stewart. Stewart now boot to ball. I can't remember having seen Stewart kick too often in season 2010. Lloyd, that looked a little crooked, but hey, it's all good. Gabriel there at the back. Mario's energy is already in evidence. Mario to Brad Tuday, who is classy. Lovely pass there. Lovely pass from him to Rehana Wiley, who's very powerful. Heaves it away to Mario. Here's Brad. Brad Tuday started the game in 16. Although he's first 5, he's quite bulky, Brad, for a first 5. Kahu Tamatea with the hoist. Ball will drop down just short of the 22. Underneath it's John Stewart, who's taken there in a driving tackle. I wonder whether or not that was Brad. Okay, here's Clayton Kiwata, who's slipping on the turf here. Carl Gemmell Clark, the big legs of Carl G. Knock on by Pirates, their first error. No question about that. Right on the spot was Nick Jones, grandson of the former president of YMP, the late great Fred Jones. The master, that is Kahu. Kahu for 3-0. Kahu, great kick. Kahu Tamatea, and YMP draws first blood. Okay. Was it the front or the back? Pirates, Daniel Harris. Harry, one away to Dean Williams, the skillful Williams. Now to John Stewart, who, as I said, has got 11 tries in the season. And he's always dangerous. He's a big man, he's powerful. Daniel Harris gets one away here. 16 was supposed to be Ngāti Simpkin. Got one away there to Dwayne Hehe. You can see there the belly of Dwayne. 17 is Ngāti Simpson. Okay, John Stewart now. John Stewart, try! John Stewart's going to get there! John Stewart gets across! Oh, you can always tell when a try is going to be scored. Sometimes a player, he just makes his mind up. See from Kahu Tamatea, and the conversion attempt from Dean Williams. Off the boot looks good. That's a beautiful kick. 7 points to 3. Pirates leads YMP. Tamatea, I hope this game breaks wide open. You know what, to tell you the truth, I hope it has no pattern. I hope it just breaks wide open and players run from everywhere. That's what I enjoy. YMP to the 22. Lloyd Gabriel, one of the 3 super heavyweights that YMP's got up front. Rehana Wiley, getting one away there to the set, who's a very good boy in Pumari Samupo. Kahu Tamatea, away to Pumari with the no-look pass. It's a trademark of his. On the left wing is Aratu Vasaki. That's Daniel Harris, I think, getting the kick ahead. Ball in. Watch for Eru Wharedo. The captain has won it. Great win there for, is that Willis actually? Willis with the two black eyes? He's got that paint, hasn't he? Those markings under the eyes. Eru has it now. He sets play up. And Pirates pour in. Brent Ingram, the cowboy, got it away to Dean. Dean then got one away too. In the centre we've got Te Rehana Te Poki. Look at Kiwara scrapping. The eel. The eel can scrap. There was Puri Hauati there with the... It is. Steve Smith, the captain, 1-1 for Harris. Harris away to Dean. Dean over to Dwayne. Dwayne is, you know, he's a very good outside back, but he looks like a front row forward. Daniel Harris will hold the ball. He gets one away there too. Here's the big fella. He's been one of my favourite players all year long. Willie Waitoa, great patriot for East Coast. Dean Williams swings it wide. They are a tough team. Simpkin gets one away. John Stewart. Not another try for Stewart. Chip, oh, bang! Got his shoulder. Hit the deck hard. Will play continue? Well, the referees, they're going to let that go. Remember, they're assistant referees and referee proper these days. They've awarded the penalty there to YMP for a shoulder charge. Here's Kautamati away from Dwayne. That was comical. Did you see that? Dwayne there with the belly flop just inside the 22. Okay. Puri Hauati. Well, he got onside. The ball rolled off the head of Rua Te Poki. Rua down the sideline, evading Colin Scudder. Scudder's a very tough man, very good player. You want to avoid Colin if you can. Puri Hauati, who seems to have trimmed up a lot. He's playing some of his best rugby in the last 2 or 3 years in this season, 2010. Daniel Harris, one of the best young halfbacks that Poverty Bay has produced in a number of years. Years and years. Lovely pass there by Harry to Dean. Dean gets it over to Rua Te Poki, who succumbs in the tackle of Pomari Samupo. Referees ruled on offside. It's 7-3 at the moment, don't forget. Converted try as against the penalty. And he's goal again, so now it's 10 points to 3. Pirates leads YMP. Match winner for Poverty Bay men's teams, a match winner for Gisborne boys in his time, and a superb all-round player. Ball has been lost forward. Mario gets grabbed by the cowboy, Brent Ingram there with a hip lock, and it starts there, Mario. Not happy there with the cowboy who flung him to the ground as the teams come together. Eru Wharedo. So cool. YMP. Mario away to Brad Ture. Oh, what a ball. Beautifully read though from Dwayne He who enveloped poor Marty Samupo. Kick ahead there from Brad Ture. Nice play. Whether or not it'll go to Willie, although it seems likely now. Go over his head. That's a nice take by Steve Smith, the captain. They've hoisted him well in season 2010. Toyota Grassroots Rugby. Te Rehana Te Poki heaves it wide to Dean Williams. There is an overlap now. Clayton Kiwara tries to get around Pomari Samupo. He skirts him easily. Kiwara holds it up to Dan Barbara. Now to Dean Williams. Down the sideline. He kicks the ball ahead. $10 points to 3 at the moment. Edu are two of my favourite YMP players because they are perfect gentlemen. Wharedo down to Willis Tamatea. Call there is the chairman of the Poverty Bay Rugby Football Union, a great referee in his time as well. Daniel Harris, 8-man is Carl Gemmell Clark, who picks the ball up manfully. Soldiers forward. Daniel Harris has it now. Pass from Harry over to Dean Williams, to Dwayne He. Now to Rua Te Poki, the bearded Te Poki, to Clayton Kiwara, who takes so much handling. He is elusive. Rua Te Poki, good body position. Accidental offside is the ruling there from referee Campbell. Effort. Mario back deep to Kahu, who had all the time in the world, although he hasn't found touch. And now Pirates has the ball to counter-attack. Clayton Kiwara. He will do that. Daniel Barbara does well. He actually caught the ball initially, and now he's lost it forward. He was tackled from behind. Over there in 14, we've got, it's given to me in 14 was John Stewart as YMP go close to scoring. They've got an injured player here, and they may have bombed a try, or have they not? Well, if they haven't bombed a try there, that's Ratu Vasaki, and the try is awarded. With a kick from the sideline from Kahu Tamati, who hits it very well. He hit that so well, oh no, and he's missed it. No conservative play. Give it everything. It's a final, but don't play it like a final. Kau Tamatea on the right foot, puts the ball in the air. Carl Gemmell Clark, big hands, hands like meat dishes. Gets it over to Kiwara. Kiwara has the ball. He puts the ball on the boot. Dan Barber is chasing. Barber there with a tackle on the try scorer, Ratu Vasaki, who must release the ball. He did that very well. You know, that's an outstanding piece of rugby there from Ratu Vasaki, who was tackled, released, and regathered the ball. Rua Tapoki. Rua across field, lobs it into space. Forward pass, Hamish Campbell hesitated for a moment. He's made counsel. Mario, what's he going to do now? Which way is he going to go? Mario gets it away there to Rehana Wiley, who's bulked up again. Kahu, they're not even Kahu. Pirates scrum, tight end prop forward. Exceptionally strong front row forward. Daniel Harris gets one away to Dean Williams. Rua Tepoki. Whoa, kick ahead there by John Stewart, who actually does well to recover. He and Dan Barber. Here's Paul Marty Samupo. Paul Marty Samupo there, showing a lot. Captain of Tokararangi at one stage, Willie Waitoa. Carl Gemmell Clark with the reverse pivot. Got away from Nick Jones. Very good one-on-one defender. Daniel Harris is a much improved player. Right through the age groups, he was always very good, but his kicking game in particular has improved this season. Kick ahead there from Rua Tapoki. Meant for Daniel Barbara, who did give chase. Gemmell Clark takes former Gisborne Boys High School teammate Pomari Samupo. Mario Council swings one away to Kau Tamatea, who now finds Brad Tude, who will run. Oh, Rehana Wiley looked up, lost the ball forward, and now Clayton Kiwara. Which way is he going to go? Clayton Kiwara has so rarely taken it the first attempt. Ricky Waitoa, he's over there trying to get the ball back. He looked like a kickover. Here's young Waitoa. Ricky Waitoa does well again. Touch judge or assistant referee, if you will, is Matt Smith. Daniel Harris, Harry away to Dean Williams. Ball was slightly in front of him. Rua Tepoki. Tepoki changes direction, holds the ball up for the captain. Steve Smith lost it forward. Was picked up there by Tamatea. Got one away to Lloyd. Lloyd got whacked and lost the ball forward. Oh no, players come together. It started again. Twice so far in the game we've had players come together almost at the drop of a hat in front of an appreciative crowd. Okay, YMP scrum's under a little bit of pressure here at the moment. Over to Kau Tamatea, who puts the ball onto the right boot. Back goes young Barbara. Gets some very good help. Clayton Kiwara has it now. He comes to the left away from Ratu Vasaki. Whoa! Looked up as if he was going to bite him. Ball is loose. Here's a Kahu who kicks into touch, and he gets a good shoulder there from Rua Tepoki. Campbell began his refereeing career in 1991 in Hastings. His father had been a referee of note, and Hamish has had a good grand final so far. It's very important that he have a good grand final. Brad Tude has to reach up, does well, switches play over to Kahu, who from fullback has wide open pasture to look at. Harris loses the, well, Stewart rather, loses the ball backwards, but that doesn't matter. Clayton Kiwara there on the boot. Haven't seen too much senseless kicking in the game. 6-3 in last weekend's semi-final. Contrastingly, YMP had to knuckle it past Ngā Tapa 19-10. Good play there, Simpkin. Harris, it's away, YMP rushed up. Dwayne Hehe has it from a standing start. Momentum, powerful player, and again another very skillful player. Hoety almost looked as if he could play in the back row there for a second. So trim did he look. Harris gets it back to Dean Williams, who's at the extent of his passing ability. John Stewart now got 12 tries in the season and has lost control of the ball. Mario Council, Ratu Vasaki. Daniel Harris feeds the scrum. Carl G holds the ball, saw Harris next to him, held the ball. The Pirates continue. Here's young Ricky